Being a housewife or house husband is one of the most underrated jobs there is, and for many, putting everyone else in the house first often means putting yourself last. But it doesn't have to be that way, and this could be life-changing for many of our viewers. Let's bring in our life coach, Victoria Mills. Hi, Victoria. Thanks for joining us. You've got a couple of tips. Take us through the tips.
So I'm a big one in having everyone become a hero in their own life. It doesn't matter whether you're out at work or staying at home with kids. Most women are at home, let's face it, doing all the cleaning and running around and all that. So I have 4 very easy tips to take away from today. The first one is being grateful. Just to spend, I have a beautiful cup of tea there and a journal book. One of my big things is practicing gratitude every day. It is a proven fact that when you practice gratitude every day, you're happier. Your heart's lighter.
You mean be grateful for what you've got?
Be grateful for what you have. So a simple...
And write it down.
And write it down. So grab a journal, you can cover it, have a beautiful book, and at the end of the day, even just writing down 3 tips before you go off to sleep. It's a beautiful way to go off to sleep, but it's, again, being very appreciative for what's going on in your life, regardless of your circumstance or situation. So I say to many clients, it doesn't actually matter what is going on in your life, because a lot of the time we can't actually control what life dishes out at us. But what we can control is how we choose to respond to life's challenges. So I'm a big one for practicing gratitude every day. The next one is, I've got some towels there, a good old lunchbox. Point number 2.
Not a school lunchbox.
Yeah, you know, interesting. I was listening to you before about picking up towels off the floor, and it brought me to this point. And take this the right way, we actually train people how to treat us, okay? So if you are tired of picking up the towels off the floor or telling the kids to get the lunchboxes out of their school bag for the umpteenth time, and we're all parents, take some consequences. Trust me, you actually only need to do this once.
So what do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you. So write out, basically I like to have, I'm a big one on communication, list out the offenders in the household. Okay, now whether it's the partners, the kids, the dog, whatever it is, but list your offenders and then be able to have a conversation with them to say, hey, I'm feeling unappreciated, I'm feeling like I'm being taken for granted, things need to change, this is what I'd like to do. If the towels are left on the floor, there will be no washing if they're not in the wash basket. Kids, if you're not taking your lunchbox out of your school bag, there won't be lunch the next day. You only have to do this once and then they won't do it again. Very simple.
I knew of a story with a dad. The children were taking too long with their shoes, so I sent them to school without school shoes, and they were very quick the next morning.
Exactly.
Or Velcro, just put have Velcro. So shoelaces, too hard.
My third thing is, again, you're talking about housework. A lot of the time, look, we're stuck with the cleaning and the cooking and all the rest of it. And it's laborious and it's boring and it's just, you know, it's not a whole lot of fun. So my thing is, how can we actually take you from a victim mindset into a victorious mindset and make it fun? Put on your track top, put on some headphones and your iPod. Download a couple of things. Download an audio book. Imagine the books that you're going to get through in a week or a month.
Or
right?
some podcasts or something.
Download a language. Learn French, Italian, put them on just very good.
I like it.
The other thing is grab a pedometer. We're actually meant to be doing 10,000 steps a day. So if you've actually done that by the end of the day, you've downloaded a book, you're listening to some languages, make it fun. So I like to see if you've got doing those really chaotic stuff, see how you can create an opportunity from it and have fun with it, okay? My last point is I'm a big one for emptying your emotional brain. So take out the trash. Not physically, but I've got a little...
That's for my husband to do.
I've got you know, look, we have, you know, something ridiculous like 10,000 odd thoughts that we repeat the day before and the day after. So it's actually up to us to write down limiting things like get the crap out, put it in a bin and literally take it out with the trash. Because those thoughts do not serve us and they go around like a washing machine cycle.
They're destructive, aren't they?
They're destructive.
Who on earth has time to do that?
4 simple points.
In the shower. You could do it in the shower, actually.
Get in the shower to make notes.
Great. Look, carry around a post-it note, and every time you hear what I call monkey talk, you just write it down and chuck it in the rubbish, and it's gone. Like, do something with it.
And gratitude can be 2 minutes before you go to sleep.
Gratitude is when you're tucked up into bed, about to go to sleep, 3 things that you're grateful for in your life. I like to keep things very simple. We're all, you know, out there busy and all the rest of it, so keep it simple and succinct and powerful.
Perfect. No, I like
I think it's lovely.
So let's do a quick recap. Be a hero in your life, practice gratitude daily, train people how to treat you, and reframe the housework and take out the trash. All the garbage is in the little mental notes.
Correct.
Thank you very much for joining us.
You're very
Victoria.
welcome.
Much
Thank you.
appreciated.
Thank you.